We often overlook the silent protectors in really demanding workplaces, those specialized tools, the equipment that keeps workers safe. Today, we're going to take a closer look at some critical safety solutions, stuff that's maybe far more sophisticated than it might seem at first.
That's right. And our sources for this deep dive, they come from PE, Energy Industrial Supply, and they're really highlighting Junkin Safety Products. These materials, they're not just, standard product descriptions. They actually reveal the deep engineering and the specific problem solving that goes into essential industrial safety gear. It's really about understanding why these tools exist and, well, how they seriously impact safety and keep things running.
Right. So our mission today is to unpack exactly how these specialized tools elevate safety standards. We're talking sectors like oil and gas, heavy industry, utilities, manufacturing. We'll explore why they are so critical for anyone like you seeking to be genuinely well-informed about preparedness in these high-risk environments. We're going to try and extract the most important nuggets of knowledge from these sources, maybe uncover some surprising things along the way. Okay, so let's unpack Junkin Safety's overall standing in the world of safety, rescue, and survival equipment. Their reputation, it seems, isn't just built on manufacturing. It's really anchored by three pillars: rock-solid reliability, smart innovation, and a strict compliance with safety standards. You could almost think of their gear as a robust, really well-thought-out layer of protection for the workforce. It helps ensure operations keep running smoothly, even when, well, the unexpected happens.
And what's fascinating here is why this combination, reliability, innovation, compliance, is so critical for B2B buyers. Businesses buying for other businesses, especially in those industries you mentioned. When a company invests in safety gear, they're not just buying a product, they're buying assurance, really. They're safeguarding against operational disruption, making sure their workers are protected, meeting tough regulations.
Yeah.
All that directly impacts their bottom line, their reputation. These products, they're truly designed for those moments when seconds count, where even a tiny lapse in equipment performance could be, well, catastrophic.
Okay, let's dive into the first specific product that really shows this ingenuity, the JSA 1010B Wraparound Fire Blanket Kit. Now, this isn't just any blanket you'd sort of drape over something. Its unique engineering lets a person put either arm through a rope loop, allowing them to quickly protect themselves with just a simple twist of the body. But, in a high-stress emergency, is it really intuitive enough for someone who might be, say, disoriented?
Well, that's exactly what Youngkin seems to have prioritized. The beauty is in its simplicity. Most fire blankets, they might need a second person or some awkward maneuvering. That wastes precious seconds. This rope loop design, it means a worker can deploy it themselves quickly, which is crucial if someone's isolated or, like you said, disoriented. It's an immediate solution designed to drastically reduce extensive burns and shield teams. This design, it really does make the blanket a fortress of defense, not by being complex, but by enabling that immediate self-rescue, reducing reliance on others in a crisis.
Okay, so beyond the immediate fire situation, what about protecting someone after an incident, especially in, say, harsh cold conditions? That seems to be where the JSA 506 disposal blanket comes in. This one's described as optimized for extraordinary performance, specifically designed to retain body heat, protect against harsh colds. Plus, it's water resistant. But, for a business, disposable always brings up the per unit cost question. How do companies balance that against the benefits?
That's a really fair point, and it's critical. While disposable might sound maybe wasteful on the surface, for industrial sites, the JSA 506 is often a strategic choice. Think about it. Traditional blankets, they can get contaminated with hazardous materials. Then you're looking at costly, time-consuming decontamination, or maybe even disposal anyway. So this disposable marvel, it actually eliminates those hidden post-emergency costs, and it ensures a fresh, sterile option is always ready to go. That's a huge logistical and safety advantage, especially when environmental exposure could compromise someone's health.
Right, that makes sense. Then there's the JSA 1000W fire blanket and cabinet, sort of a mainstay in many industrial settings, right? This particular blanket is made from 80% wool and 20% man-made fiber, a specific blend. Why that ratio?
Good question. The 80% wool gives it natural flame resistance and really good insulation, crucial for heat protection. That 20% man-made fiber, it's not just filler. It actually significantly boosts the blanket's tensile strength and durability. Helps prevent tearing in, high-stress rescue situations. This blend helps ensure it maintains its integrity even after repeated machine washes, which you might not get with pure wool. And what's really crucial to note here is its compliance with the Federal Flammable Fabrics Act. That's a strict federal regulation. It's not just illegal. It means the blanket's been rigorously tested to make sure it self-extinguishes quickly, doesn't become fuel itself. Absolutely non-negotiable for industrial safety.
Okay, so once those immediate dangers like fire are handled, the next critical step is swift medical attention. And for that, Young can offer something, well, seemingly beyond your average first aid box, the JSA 16 First Aid Kit. It's presented as this comprehensive solution, really tailor-made for the unpredictable nature of industrial sites.
Right, and this kit really drives home that idea that preparedness is power when every minute counts. It goes way beyond basic bandages. It's designed for industrial resilience. The medical supplies inside, they're poly-sealed and waterproof. That means each item is individually sealed against moisture, dust, contaminants. That level of packaging isn't just for sterility, it's vital for keeping medicines and dressings effective in harsh environments, ensuring they're ready and safe to use, even after maybe years stored on a dusty factory floor or out at a remote site.
That makes a lot of sense. Now let's talk about the JSA 1802 full-arm inflatable air splint. Its purpose seems pretty clear. Essential protection for fractures, sprains, dislocations. Sounds simple, but incredibly effective, I imagine. I've certainly heard stories where that immediate stabilization made a huge difference, preventing a simple fracture becoming much worse, for example.
Exactly. This kind of tool is, well, it's indispensable for rapid response treatment. In a chaotic situation, simplicity and speed are just paramount. This isn't about complex medical procedures right then and there. It's about bridging that critical gap until professional medical help arrives. It's designed to quickly stabilize injuries, stop them worsening, and honestly, it probably brings a significant sense of peace of mind to the workforce too, just knowing it's there, practical, easy to use.
Okay, broadening out a bit, Youngkin also offers a range of stretchers. Things like the Mill series with these plastic mesh liners. These are specifically designed, it says here, for quick and safe transport of patients in all sorts of rescue scenarios. Could be an industrial accident on site, or maybe an emergency way out in a remote location.
Yeah, and if we connect this back to that broader commitment to quality and compliance we talked about,
Yeah.
products like the Emma liner, that plastic mesh liner, they really stand out. They're specifically built tough, designed to withstand the really rigorous demands of harsh industrial environments. We're talking resistance to abrasion, heavy loads, maybe even chemical exposure. That careful design ensures both exceptional durability and, crucially, unwavering reliability when you're moving an injured person, perhaps across challenging terrain.
So we've talked about all these specialized products. What does this all mean for someone actually looking to secure these vital safety assets? The role of PEnergy.com as the distributor, that seems incredibly important here.
Absolutely. PE Energy is presented as more than just a supplier. They're positioned as a dedicated partner in power, safety, and efficiency. They offer deep industry insights, a clear commitment to quality, and, maybe most importantly, an expert team ready to help customers select the right products for their specific needs. So it's not just about selling stuff. It's about providing actual solutions. They talk about excellent service, competitive pricing, swift delivery, reinforcing that idea that safety equipment isn't just some accessory, it's a fundamental cornerstone of operational protocols in any serious industrial setting. They seem to understand that getting the right gear delivered promptly can literally save lives and, well, keep businesses running.
This deep dive has really underscored the essential role of these meticulously engineered safety products from Junkin Safety, distributed through PE Energy. They aren't just tools, they are vital safeguards, protecting workforces and ensuring operational continuity in some pretty challenging environments.
Yeah, and if we connect this to the bigger picture, this whole exploration into these specialized industrial safety tools, it really highlights the immense thought and engineering that goes into protecting human lives in these tough settings. It's really a testament to how crucial specialized equipment is. The equipment designed not just to meet a basic need, but to perform under the most extreme conditions you can imagine.
So, considering this depth of planning, the specialized equipment required just for industrial safety, how might this understanding maybe inspire you, the listener, to rethink your own personal preparedness? Or maybe even just appreciate the unseen layers of protection in the environments all around us? What does it truly mean to be ready when seconds count?